Hello and welcome to this Health Suppliers segment here on Health Professional Radio. I'm your host, Neil Howard. Thank you for joining us. Going to have a conversation with Colette Courtion. She's here as the founder and CEO this morning for Joylux, and she's going to talk about vFit, a device designed as a low-risk general wellness product and designated as such by the FDA. Thank you so much for joining us here on the program today, Colette.
Thank you, Neil. I'm delighted to be here and talk about vFit and what we're doing to help change women's health.
Right. Well, what is your background as far as healthcare is concerned and wellness?
So I'm a serial entrepreneur, and I've spent my last 15 plus years working in medical aesthetics. So working with various energy-based devices, lasers, lights, ultrasound to help women turn back the aging clock. And it was my recent, or I guess not so recent, it's been 5 years now, when I decided to become a mother, that I learned firsthand what physically happens to women after childbirth. And women suffer such great consequences of childbirth, carrying a child around for 9 months and then the actual delivery. And, little did I know before I had my child that women have these symptoms such as accidental bladder leakage, or otherwise known as incontinence. And then with age, women suffer other issues like vaginal dryness, pelvic pain, pain with intercourse, the whole sexual function changes. And that's when I said to myself, there's got to be something better. There's got to be a solution for women that can help them restore and, feel much better about their pelvic floor health. And that's when I kind of had this aha moment where I said, I've been working in medical aesthetics for 15 years. I know how these lasers and light energy devices work. What if we applied the same scientific principles to the vaginal tissue? And could we treat women using a low-risk device that used light energy like we do on the face, but for the vaginal tissue? And that's the whole idea and how we came up with what is now called vSculpt, and we sell that outside the U.S. And then here in the United States, we have vFit.
Okay. So vFit is a different device in the United States as the one that's being sold outside the United States?
Yes, they're two different devices. They're both based on the same scientific principles of light energy.
So this is something that is non-invasive, hormone-free. How does it work, and who's a good candidate for vFit?
Great question. So light energy is this wonderful non-invasive technology that when applied to the tissue, it helps activate and energize the mitochondria in the cells. And when you do that, your body, the cells, naturally do what they're supposed to do. We call it upregulation of cellular function. And when that happens, wonderful things can occur. Papers speak to the fact that ATP is produced, that nitric oxide increases, that blood flow increases, and all of that then reduces inflammation. It helps build collagen and elastin in the tissue. So the ideal candidate for a product like ours is women that have gone through childbirth and feel looser down there, or things have changed and they're just not the same, or they've gone through menopause and they're experiencing vaginal dryness. So if you apply this light energy to that tissue, then you're going to help restore the tissue and help your body to function the way it did before you went through childbirth or before you went through menopause. And it's done in a very natural, non-invasive way. So that's the premise behind our product, vSculpt, which is what we sell outside the United States. Here in the U.S., our sister product is vFit. It works a little different, but the vFit product also uses light energy, but it's really to help warm the tissue. It helps really enhance sexual function. So again, as women age and that part of their body changes, and they may not, function the way they did when they were in their 20s, this gives them a chance to really reconnect with their body and enjoy, all the wonderful things that sex and intercourse and all those the great things that we need, which are vital to our overall health. It helps improve that and enhance that sexual function.
What about the confidence that goes along with having this rejuvenation effect?
Well, that at the end of the day is the most important thing is, any kind of tool that we as health professionals can provide women to help improve their quality of life is going to ultimately result in, improved confidence. And that's what's really important to women is that they feel more confident. So again, with our devices, whether it's vSculpt or vFit, after using our devices, and the nice thing is you only have to use 10 minutes a day for about 6 weeks, women feel more confident about their intimate wellness and their health. And when you feel more confident, you're able to do the things that you love to do without worry, without embarrassment, connect with your partner, and just feel more confident in your daily life, improve their quality of life.
With September being Menopause Awareness Month, are these products designed specifically for patients who are dealing with menopause, or is it for any woman who's maybe had some trauma down there, as you say, childbirth, and not necessarily only menopausal women?
Yeah, no, it is definitely for any woman. Any woman could benefit from our products that we sell around the world. I think what is interesting, though, is with menopause, our bodies go through so much, and we just, again, it goes back to this confidence. What you asked me earlier is, with our changing of our body, we just lose that confidence, and we don't feel that we're the same, and we're nervous that, hey, my body and my vaginal health, it's different, and I'm probably unique. Well, no, you're not unique. Every woman is dealing with this. But we really like to encourage women, older women, mature women, to use our products because it goes back to it really helps them feel confident again about being who they are and enjoying life and enjoying intimacy, enjoying activities that they've done without worry or fear or embarrassment. So it just really helps confidence. And so that's why when we're out there talking about our product, we really like to encourage mature menopausal women to look into it and embrace our technology and try it.
Tell us just a little bit about this buzzword femtech. Is that an all-inclusive term, or does it specifically deal with intimacy as far as technology goes?
Exactly. We now have a name for our category. So being an entrepreneur in women's intimate health, it's really difficult when you're out there talking to investors or people about your product. And someone coined this term femtech. And what it has become, it's an all-inclusive term for any kind of technology that is dealing with intimate health issues. So it's not just about sex or pelvic floor health, but it's really anything having to do with that so sadly so taboo to talk about. So it could be about your periods. It could be about fertility. It could be about, bladder leakage. It could be about dryness. Really anything having to do with the feminine issues that women face. And so now it's called femtech, and I love it because when I go out there into the business world and I speak with investors and people that follow you on the business side, we have a terminology.
Well, we'd like to go online and learn a lot more about Joylux and vFit. Where can we go online and learn some more about vFit?
Yes, our vFit product, which is the product we sell here in the United States, you can learn more about it by going to getvfit.com. So that's just getvfit.com. And then if you're interested in learning more about our company, Joylux and the mission that we're doing on a global basis, which is all about empowering women to live their best lives and all these solutions that we are working on to help women's intimate health, you can go to joylux.com, and that's just JOYLEUX.com.
Great. Colette Courtion, great interview. Thank you for joining us here on the program today.
Thank you, Neil. I enjoy speaking with you.
You've been listening to Health Professional Radio. I'm your host, Neil Howard. Transcripts and audio of this podcast are available at hpr.fm and healthprofessionalradio.au. To this podcast on iTunes, listen in and download at SoundCloud, and be sure and visit our affiliates page at hpr.fm and healthprofessionalradio.com.au.
Thank you for listening to Health Professional Radio. We're very proud to be an independent broadcaster providing our content free of charge to you, the listener. One of the ways that we're able to remain free and independent is by having people like you become patrons. You can support Health Professional Radio simply by visiting hpr.fm and clicking the button that says Become a Patron. Your patronage of even just $1 a month lets us know that you're there, which in turn makes us more valuable to advertisers. And, of course, if you're able to afford more, then we would certainly appreciate the support. My name is Toby Longhurst from Health Professional Radio. Please visit hpr.fm, click the Become a Patron button, and support us if you can.